is Adonis. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a financial spread for all my Aries out there. How I'm going to break it down is like this. I'm going to do your current financial state. Then I'm going to go into what your blockages are. And then we're going to kind of get into like what kind of opportunities may be in your immediate future. So without any further ado, let's jump right in. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. So many cards I need to see. So many cards I need to see for all of my Aries out there for July 2019. So many cards I need to see for all my Aries out there for their current financial position in the month of July 2019. Okay, so right now the first card up on the deck is the Queen of Swords. So right now you're in a state where you're thinking very, very logically. You pretty much the Queen of Swords is an energy that really cuts through all of the BS and gets right to the point. So that's where you're at right now. It's an air sign energy, which is a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So you're being very, very methodical, it looks like, in what your decisions are that you're making currently. Also, you got the King of Wands energy that also popped up there. Now, the King of Wands energy is a fire sign energy, which is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And the King of Wands in particular, it's a good combination to get the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands, is because not only are you thinking very logically, very methodical towards where you are right now. Also, the King of Wands energy is born visionary. So you're looking ahead. You're being very, very meticulous in what you're doing. So you're moving very, very, very carefully. In addition, you have the Knight of Swords energy. Now, the Knight of Swords energy is a very, very, very quick, fast-moving energy. Very, very, very quick, fast-moving energy. And it cuts out a lot of nonsense, a lot of the BS, a lot of bullshit, so to speak. So these three cards in combination, the Queen of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Swords, getting all three of these in a combination is very, very good, especially in a finance reading, because it shows me that currently you're handling your business pretty much. You got your mind on your money and your money on your mind, and you are you're zeroed in towards exactly what you want to do. So you're cutting through all of the nonsense, the BS, the obstacles. You have a vision, you have a goal that you're trying to pursue, so you're moving in that direction, and you're doing it very, very, very swiftly, cutting out all the nonsense. So you're approaching your goal, your end game, your end goal very, very, very quickly. Now, with all that being said, there's this Ten of Wands energy that's here, and currently you're feeling kind of burdened with a few things here. It's a burden. Pursuing your goals is weighing on your mind a little bit. It's kind of burdensome. Right now you're doing all of the heavy lifting because you feel like only you see what the end game is and the end goal is, even though you're really, really focused in on it. Now, along with the Ten of Wands energy here, the burden card here, we got this Seven of Swords is telling me that you're watching out for you got your mind. You're watching for people trying to take you out on a sneak tip, kind of like trying to mess up your goals there. Using very sneaky tactics, very underhanded tactics to kind of get you off game, so to speak. So that's what's going on here. You're aware of it. That's why you have a goal set in mind. Other people trying to get you out your cipher, so to speak, trying to knock you off your game. But In addition, you got this King of Cups energy here. Now, this King of Cups is a very generous energy. So you can be very generous when you want to, a very giving individual when you want to. That's a water sign. You're very fluid. So you're kind of like going with the flow, so to speak. Again, this is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio energy here. So like I said, it's very, very fluid, like the water. It's very, very fluid. You know, you're kind of going the way you're kind of moving where you need to go to achieve your goals. But you are aware that, you know, there are people out there trying to take you off your game, and you're aware of it. So I'm making you aware of it, and I want to let you know that I'm aware of it. So just stay on point, keep it moving forward, watch your six, and keep doing what you're doing. So right now, that is your current financial state. Currently, you're on your game, you know what you want, you're pursuing your goal, you're going about it in a very methodical way, you have an end goal, you're doing it very, very quickly. It can be burdensome because, you know, it's going to take a little time, but you're moving forward. You're evading people that are trying to take you off your game, get you distracted off of what you're trying to do. But you're very fluid with your movements. There's a lot of fluidity there, so you're moving with the current. So that's a good thing. So with that being said, let's see what your blockages are. Let's see what your blockages are. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need. Show me cards I need for all of my Aries out there. The financial position for for July 2019. July 2019. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What are all of my Aries? What are the Aries? What are their blockages? We got two that popped up, so let's see. Let's put those here. All right. Ooh. All right. Very, very, very telling. So, blockages right off the bat. You got the Queen of Wands. What that tells me is that you're having a little bit of problem. The blockage is you're having problem possibly with a fire sign individual. Yeah, a fire sign individual, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, quite possibly. And that person is not really giving you the recognition that, you know, the Queen of Wands has the ability to vibrating energy, the ability to track things to you, and you're having a little bit of problems attracting some things to you, getting the recognition that you deserve. But right now, you're having problems attracting the kind of attention that you want for whatever kind of goal you're trying to pursue. So you have a little bit of a problem attracting the attention of others. Also, along with that here, we got the Nine of Pentacles here. What that tells me is that you're also having some problems with being comfortable in your own skin, being happy with what you got. You know, you're having a really hard time being comfortable with what you have right now, because obviously you're pursuing a goal, so you want more in your life, and it's kind of, you're kind of feeling a little uneasy about it. You're feeling like, man, I'm not really getting the kind of the recognition that I need, I deserve. And it's making you feel uncomfortable. You got some things in your life. You got a couple material things, but all in all, you don't really feel comfortable in your current situation, which is understandable because you're pursuing a goal here. So that's that. And in addition to that, we got the Moon card here. Now, again, this is your blockages. So you feel like there's some deception. There's definitely some things being kept from you. There's some kind of hidden peril that you're concerned about. Possibly to do, most likely, what we said before with this whole Seven of Swords energy here. You know, people trying to take you off your game, sneaky behavior, trying to undermine you, undercut you, and that's being shown here with this moon card here. There's something, there's some hidden perils that you're concerned about, and these hidden perils are really affecting your mindset. You got the Nine of Swords here, so this is you know, it's so line. It's keeping you up late at night. It's causing you a little bit of anxiety right now, and you know, it's even though you're moving forward, you're moving pretty quickly towards your goal, you are a little bit concerned about hidden perils that's out there, pitfalls, people trying to take you off your game, and that's causing you a little bit of anxiety. I'm also seeing here we got the Eight of Cups here, and what that tells me is that you're also somewhat regretful of some things you possibly did in your past. A little bit regretful, and also it says to me that you've walked away from a few opportunities in your life. Opportunities that you didn't feel really fit what you were trying to do, and you weren't afraid to walk away. You were like, hey, you know what? With this Eight of Cups energy, you said, you know what? This isn't working for me the way that I wanted it to go, so I'm not afraid to walk away from it. And in addition, it also caused you a bit of anxiety too. These two cards here together, you know, when you got when you're here, you had the Nine of Swords here, and then you got the Eight of Cups. I mean, that's you know, that anxiety was really, you know, again, worried about people undercutting you. But you're also, you know, you were worried about, you were kind of thinking, man, you know, did I make the right decision or not? Walking away from this opportunity, but you did walk away from an opportunity that you didn't really feel like was right for you at the time. So you weren't afraid to walk away from it. And then finally here you got the Two of Swords, which means that there's some indecision going on here. There's some indecision. You know, you're moving very rapidly towards a goal, but at the end of all this, it does appear that there's a bit of indecision here. Like, okay, so you got to a certain point, so you're like, okay, I'm here. Where do I go next? What's the next move? Where do I go next? You know, and that's also playing a part in this overall anxiety. So that's something that you need to be aware of. Let's see. Now, let's look and see if there's what kind of financial opportunities are coming your way. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. So many cards I need to see. So many cards I need to see for all my Aries out there for July 2019. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter. So many cards I need to see. So many cards that I need to see. All right. All right. So, in your immediate future here, got the Three of Wands. So, the opportunity that you're seeking, that you're looking for, seems to be right on the horizon, and you kind of got your gaze towards the horizon, waiting for your ships to come in, seeing what kind of other opportunities are really going to reveal themselves to you. So that's where you are right now. That's your current state of mind. That's where you are right now. Just kind of waiting, looking over the horizon, waiting for your ships to come in, waiting to see what's going to happen here. In addition, you got the King of Pentacles. Now, that is a very good card to get, especially in terms of financial matters. Because what that says to me is you're going to have an opportunity is going to present itself where as long as you make a wise decision, there's going to be some money there for you. It's going to be a really good financial opportunity for you to hold on to. You know, you're looking over horizons, and there's a very high probability that, you know, you're going to make a very wise decision that's going to really allow you to have some really. And when we're talking about the King of Pentacles, also, we're talking about wise. We're talking about sustainable, hardcore wealth. So there's going to be a real great financial opportunity out there for you. As long as you make very wise decisions, wise choices in the direction that you're moving. In addition, and finally here we got the Magician card. And what that tells me is that basically the power is in your hands. You have all the control. Magicians have the ability to create their own reality, basically. And what that's telling me is that as far as what kind of opportunities that are lying in wait, you have the ability to manifest your own opportunities, to create your own opportunities for yourself, quite possibly in the realms of entrepreneurship or something like that. You know, you really have the ability to create your own opportunities. You know, or even if it's at a job where you're currently working, you have the ability to create an opportunity for yourself to rise through the ranks of advancement. So, you know, again, as long as you you keep doing what you're doing, you're moving in the right direction. You're moving where you need to move. You are feeling a little bit of anxiety, which is understandable. You know, because you feel like you got people trying to undercut you and things like that, which is normal. That's life. But just don't, but you're looking, you walked away from an opportunity that you felt wasn't quite right for you at that time. That's okay, because potential future opportunities are that you're waiting on the horizon. Something's going to manifest itself, and as long as you make a wise decision, you're going to be able to put yourself in a good position to really get a sustainable opportunity to make some really good money, put you in a really good place in your life. In addition, you have the ability to do that. So that's what I am seeing. That's what I'm feeling here. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Adonis. If this is a general reading, overall financial reading, if you want something a little bit more geared towards your particular situation, feel free to definitely get a personal reading with me. I'll leave the links below. My name is Adonis. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.